There are loads of tools on the internet, including AI, which can help you make music. So today I'm going to run you through my top 7 websites, how to use them, and how I even got ChatGPT to help me make this record right here. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Fabio here from Noise, here with the home of collaboration, Boombox. Before we crack on, don't forget that Boombox is giving away $500 worth of studio gear every single month. So all you have to do is comment down below with what you hope AI will help you with in the future. It can be anything at all. Will it help you with your washing? Will it help you make a lasagna? Or is it going to make you a Billboard top 10 artist? Also, don't forget that if you like to share your music with other collaborators and want time-stamped feedback and up to 4 GB of free storage, you can sign up to Boombox for free today, and the link is in the description below. Starting with website number 1. Now this is fader.com. We've seen a few of these on the market, but this is a website where you can upload your music and it will make it into lots of different stems for you. So the AI technology will separate any song into its individual parts. So I'm going to take this track here, hit open, let it do its magic. This is the original, by the way. So from here, it's separated it into 4 stems and I can solo and listen through. Here's the bass. And of course the drums. And although not perfect, gives you great insight as to what is going on. This is only something that I could have dreamed about years ago when I was trying to remix and wanted acapellas from records that just weren't available on the internet. If you're a hip hop head and you love sampling, Sampleio is an awesome website which randomly generates very unknown songs. And there's even a great filter system, which I'm going to show you in a second. First, let's take a listen to what it's given us. I think we can admit that this is perfect for sampling and would work great in the introduction of a hip hop record. But if I want to be more specific, I can go to filters, let's do genre, so let's take funk and soul, and then we can even take the country, so let's do something like Japan, and we'll just leave it at that. Close, shuffle. Listen, baby. Listen, baby. Listen. Lots of great suggestions and sources of inspiration that you can use to sample in your records. If you have an obsession with analog sound, well then you'll be obsessed with Analog Obsession. Now this is a plugin developer who's putting out all these incredible analog plugins for free. So it's a Patreon, you can donate of course, which I recommend you do if you use a lot of the plugins. But here we've got emulations of Neves, and then further down we've got emulations of compressors. This looks something like an SSL. This is obviously a Pultec, and they do sound pretty good. So you can get your hands on a bunch of incredible analog sounding plugins entirely for free. This here is actually one of my favorite EQs that I use quite a lot based on the SSL console. So I do recommend starting with this if you're looking for something in the EQ range. Boombox.io is an amazing platform to share and collaborate your music. So let's start a new project. Let's call it Fabio's new project. Lots of those, obviously. Create project. Then I can add some files. So I'm going to upload a track of mine. Hit upload. And I can actually minimize this so it's doing it in the background. Now, whilst it's doing it in the background, I can go over to collaborators and I can add a collaborator. So let's find Lucas. Music by Lucas. There he is. And I can even choose a role for him. So he can be an admin, an editor, or just a commenter. By far, my favorite part of Boombox is that you can really quickly listen through the track. And then when you want, you can add a comment. Now this comment is actually time-stamped to the track. So it could be like, love the intro, maybe turn down the bass. And I hit comment. I can actually move later on into the track with the playhead just by clicking there, then clicking add comment again and leaving more feedback. Can we make this more exciting? Another writer. Now, not everything can be said in text form, which is why Boombox allow you to leave voice memos. So I can just click here and go, hey man, I really think we need to change this melody to and that's just something I wouldn't be able to type out, and I'd have to go to iMessage or WhatsApp, and that would take me out of this app and possibly be quite distracting. Tone transfer by the Google Research and Magneto team is really cool. What it does is it allows me to record my own voice and then change it into an instrument. For example, so auto-tunes it, and then it gives you a selection of instruments to be able to transform it into. And it does a pretty good job considering how bad my singing was. Now, you all know Reddit, and on there is this incredible list that someone has created on every single free plugin that would actually be useful for mixing. Not only has this person created a list, but they've sorted it out into different categories. So distortion and preamp, stereo imaging and panning, lo-fi and tape, etc, etc. One piece of advice though is don't try and download everything at once. Try one, plug it out, find out what you like it for, and learn how to use it properly. Otherwise, you're going to find that you have all the gear and no idea. Most of you will probably be familiar with the AI ChatGPT, and you're probably wondering, Fabio, how on earth did you get ChatGPT to help me make a record? So let me show you what my prompts were. Initially, I wrote, find me 3 unknown songs that feature flute solos, and it gave me these 3 songs which didn't have any flute solos whatsoever. So you, ChatGPT. So I prompted it once again, and I wrote, find me 5 songs that aren't well known that would be suitable to sample for a hip hop record that no one has used in the past. Did give me this song right here. So I felt inspired and decided to take the sample, put it into Logic, cut it up, and made this little loop. Added some hats. And a kick. I made this track. You can also ask ChatGPT things such as, what are the 5 best plugins for saturation? Show me some tutorials on how to make trap drums. So you can use it as a refined search engine, and I do think that the better that we get at prompting it as musicians, producers, or songwriters, the more it will be able to assist us in the creative process. Don't forget that you could win £500 worth of studio gear, so comment down below with what you would want AI to help you most with. Don't forget to check out boombox.io, which is in the link in the description, and I'll see you very soon. It's been a pleasure as always. Peace!